So I'm hoping that we can move forward, not back. Let's stay busy. Let's keep working hard. Let's keep strengthening our weaknesses. And let's keep stacking. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, staying safe, and feeling great today. It would appear that the results are in, and I want to talk about how this may or may not affect the spot price of silver and gold over the short term and over the long term. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, I would really appreciate that. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today, Saturday, it would appear that the results are in, and it would appear that Joe Biden has won the 2020 presidential election. Now, really quick, as anybody who's familiar with my channel knows, I keep my political beliefs to myself. I don't think it's appropriate for me to push my beliefs on others. So let's keep our opinions to ourselves. Let's focus on the facts and let's stay objective. But I do have to say, if the guy you voted for won, congrats. Let's not brag about it. If the guy you voted for lost, it is what it is. Let's not stomp our feet about it. But I have to say, you should not let this win or this loss, depending on your political affiliation, distract you from what's truly important, such as the health and well-being of you and your family, your money, your happiness, and your productivity. If you remain distracted, it will showcase itself in your personal results or lack of personal results. So I'm hoping that we can move forward, not back. Let's stay busy. Let's keep working hard. Let's keep strengthening our weaknesses. And let's keep stacking. That's my campaign speech. Vote for Mykie 2032. But on a serious note, I wanted to talk about everything going on right now because moving forward, there's a couple of things that we should probably take into consideration. There's quite a bit of information that we should take into account. And I think the most important thing to remember is that the election results, it's only a very teeny tiny piece of the puzzle. It's not like this guy wins or the other guy wins and all of a sudden silver and gold are going to go straight up or straight down or anything. It's one small piece of the puzzle. I've been saying for weeks, I've been saying for months, I've been saying for pretty much this entire year so far that there are an entire list of factors that play a role. And every factor on the list of factors has a separate list of sub-factors. There is so much information in front of us. There are so many things that we need to remember. There are so many things that we need to stay focused on without getting too distracted. It's not just the presidency, it's also the House, the Senate, potential second stimulus, lockdowns, whether or not they're going to happen, vaccine updates, and everything else moving forward. So with the information that we were given today, I've also been saying for a couple of weeks now, it doesn't really matter who wins because whoever ends up losing is going to contest it. They're going to fight it. There are going to be court hearings. There already are. There are going to be recounts. There already are. However, historically speaking, recounts typically only result in the grand total number only fluctuating by maybe a couple hundred max. So even if that were the case, I do not think that that's going to change the winner, if that makes sense. So moving forward away from all of that, again, let's keep our opinions to ourselves. Let's focus on the facts and let's focus on the future, not the past, not even the present. Let's focus on the near future and the distant future of the silver and the gold. Under a Biden presidency, what can we expect? In my opinion and from my perspective, not an expert, professional, specialist, or a financial advisor, so don't take this as financial advice. I'm just a guy with a camera. But I would expect a Biden presidency would be good for tech stocks, EV car stocks. I do not know how good he would be for the state of the dollar bill. I do believe he's probably going to be doing quite a bit more spending, which would probably result in quite a bit more printing, which would probably result in new dollar bills weakening the state of current dollar bills, inflation, which would probably result in the spot price of silver and gold going up. However, like I said earlier, it's not like he walks into the White House and all of a sudden that happens. That would take time. That would take years. But in the short term, I can't imagine all that much occurring, at least not yet. I don't think very much at all is going to be occurring within the precious metal markets for at least another couple of months. We still have way too much information that we're waiting on. We still have way too many details that we don't even have yet. We're waiting for a lot of updates. We're waiting for a lot of results. We're waiting for a lot of information. And I think that those are going to be key players in what silver and gold are going to do in the short term. But from my perspective, I can't see silver or gold doing much of anything just yet. I'm actually quite curious what this upcoming week is going to do. Because, of course, we had to find out this information today on a Saturday morning or a Saturday afternoon. Now we have to go all of Saturday and all of Sunday still being left in the dark. And Monday and Tuesday, we're going to get a little bit more information regarding what the stock market is going to do. And oftentimes that plays a role in what silver and gold are going to do, because I've been saying for a very long time now, typically they follow the same trends. They might not go side by side 100% of the time, but if one goes up, the other one oftentimes begins to follow. If one goes down, oftentimes the other ones will begin to follow, sometimes as early as a couple of hours or days later. So I'm very curious to find out what the markets are going to do come Monday morning, but as of right now, it's the weekend. The markets are closed. We're not going to get all that information. I don't think we're going to get too much insight. I don't think we are going to know much at all until this upcoming week. But even this upcoming week, it's important to remember this upcoming week, whatever occurs, short term. That is not indicative of what's going to be the case 4, 5, 6 months from now, 4, 5, 6 years from now. What goes on today, tomorrow, yesterday, next week, last week, borderline irrelevant. But oftentimes, give us a little bit of a sneak peek of what to expect moving forward. So it's important to pay attention, but it's also important to remember you got to stay objective. You cannot make emotional decisions. If you see what you believe to be an opportunity, do not be controlled by the fear of missing out. It's better to miss out on an opportunity than to be controlled by the fear of missing out on an opportunity. Do not sell off because you see the numbers start to dip. At the end of the day, you could do whatever you want. You could sell off if that's what you want. You can dive in without thinking about it if that's what you want to do as well. I'm not a financial advisor. You can make your own decisions based off of your own conclusions, not mine. But I do think it's important to stay objective. I think it's important to look at all of the charts, all of the graphs, all of the markets, all of the everything, including the areas that you have no affiliation with, that you have no involvement in, and that you plan on staying away from. It's important to pay attention to everything. It's important to stay consistent. That's what I plan on doing, regardless of the results, regardless of the outcome, regardless of anything. I'm going to stick to what I believe in. I'm going to stick to doing what I do. I'm still going to be doing my thing. I'm still going to be posting videos. I'm still going to be stacking silver and gold. I'm still going to be dabbling a little teeny tiny bit in other markets for diversification purposes. I'm still going to be streaming. I'm still going to be working. I'm still going to be doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. Nothing's going to change. For me, at least. I'm going to keep stacking the silver and the gold. As I've said over the course of these last couple of days, my next pickups are likely going to be another 10th ounce gold coin. Got a little maple leaf right here. I've had my eyes on a 10th ounce gold kangaroo for quite a bit of time. And I'm also trying to get my hands on a 10 ounce silver RCM bar, Royal Canadian Mint. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful 10 ounce silver bar. Arguably my favorite denomination of silver. I love the 10 ounce increment. And I do not currently have an RCM bar, so I would definitely like one. And obviously I am working on my international troy ounce of gold. Only 30% complete. Eagle, Maple, Krugerrand. By the way, speaking of this Krugerrand, I ordered a pack of airtight capsules to fit 10th ounce gold coins in September, which is when I got this 10th ounce Krugerrand. USPS has been, to put it mildly, unbelievably slow and problematic these last couple of weeks. According to USPS tracking, this was supposed to be delivered the first week of October. Not this, but the airtight capsules were supposed to be delivered the first week of October, I think October 2nd or 3rd. And it was the 6th, the 7th, the 8th. I still didn't get my airtight capsules. I checked USPS tracking, and it said that it failed to deliver and that I have to call and set up a redelivery. According to some of my viewers who I ran that by, they experienced the same in the past. I had never experienced that before, so I didn't know what in the world that meant. So I scheduled a redelivery, and it was supposed to be delivered, I believe, the 14th of October. 14th went by. It still said it was being processed. 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th went by. Still being processed. And by the end of October, according to USPS, this is where things get ridiculous. It failed to be delivered again, and they sent it back to the person who sent it to me. I bought it off of eBay. I've been in contact with the eBay seller. They hadn't experienced this before. It was in my town. I don't know why it couldn't be delivered to my house. I was issued a refund, and I was offered to have it sent back to me upon arrival. But it wasn't the seller's fault. It was USPS's fault, I believe. Just some strange information regarding mail these last couple of weeks. Reason I say that is just because this has been sitting in the little plastic flip for pretty much the last month. I was looking forward to putting this into an airtight capsule. That way all my 10th ounces would look like this, but that doesn't appear to be the case just yet. Apparently there's some problem with mail these last couple of weeks. Things aren't being mailed to where they're supposed to be mailed to, or there's some type of issue. Not exactly sure what's going on, but it's quite strange. Anyway, I want everybody to head on down to the comments and let me know. What do you think the spot price of silver and gold are going to be doing in the near future? My honest expectation, this is not a prediction. I've never made a precious metal spot price prediction before. Somebody the other day said that I did. That's not the case. I've never made a spot price prediction. But my honest expectation, based off of everything going on right now, I do not think silver or gold are going to be moving much at all. Maybe they'll go up or down a little bit, small percentage. Maybe we'll see a little bit of a dip or a little bit of a rise. I don't know, maybe $1, $2, $3 for silver, up or down. Maybe $15, $20, $30, $40 up or down for gold. That wouldn't surprise me. But that's not too big of a shift. That's not what I'm really referring to by spot price significantly changing. I could see silver or gold going up or down just a little bit over these next couple of weeks. But I think as we move forward and as time goes by, I think we're going to get more results, more information, more updates from a political and government perspective, the House, the Senate. That's something that we got to worry about as well. A second round of stimulus checks. That may or may not happen this year. Vaccine updates, which, by the way, I have some incredibly strange news regarding that, but I'll save that for a separate video. Point being is that there's a lot of information that we're still waiting on. There's still a lot of information that we do not have just yet, that I personally believe are going to be playing a role in impacting the spot price of the precious metals. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I'm doing giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a bunch of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of the YouTube videos commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,500, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to let me know in the comment section 2 things. Number 1, what do you think of the near future or even the distant future of silver and gold now that it would appear we're going to have a little bit of a switch in terms of the president of our country? But 2, and arguably more importantly, what do you think about what I said earlier in the video regarding not focusing all of our time, energy, and effort on who the president is, who won, who lost, but more so prioritizing the health and wellness of us and our families, our money, our happiness, and our productivity, and avoiding distractions, avoiding getting sidetracked, because I personally believe, and from my own personal experience, it highlights, it showcases that you haven't been focused. It shows up in your results, your numbers, your progress. I'm hoping that we could move forward, not back. Let's stay busy. Let's keep working hard. Let's keep strengthening our weaknesses, and let's keep stacking. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.